Hello, and welcome to another edition of iWake. Today is Thursday, March 21st, 2013, and I'm Tim Chaten, and here's what's going on in the Apple world today. So first off, welcome back to another edition of iWake. I've been on hiatus, traveling and getting back into the flow of things. Sadly, Evernote seems to be the sync engine seems to be broken on my iPad and iPhone. It seems that they are having some server issues. So today's going to be more of a short show. I'm going to do some brief highlights of some of the news and go into the first topic, actually, let's dive into now, is the Pebble smartwatch. I've been using it more and more, and I wanted to share where it is especially useful and really a handy tool. And that is when you decide to commit to it and go all out and get rid of your traditional ways of getting notifications. And what I mean by this is set your iPhone to the little silent switch. And then what you want to do, if you really want to utilize the Pebble the way it was meant to be designed, is to go into sounds in the settings. The very top is vibrate. Turn off vibrate on ring and vibrate on silent. What this does is it shuts down all vibrations on your iPhone. So when you get an alert, you won't be double alerted, one on your watch and one on your phone. Instead, you will get the notification on your wrist. And what this does is it brings you into a level of peace that you won't get otherwise. What this allows you to do is have the phone in your pocket, the phone across the room, the phone closed, and you not playing with it all night. Instead, what you get is the peace of mind that if you're not getting a notification that's coming in on your wrist, your phone is probably something you don't need to look at, don't need to check email, because if there was an important email, if there was an important notification, it's set up to go to your watch. And turning vibration off is one of the most greatest enhancements to my peace of mind, I'd say, to my lack of clutter in my mind that I've done in a long time. Having a totally quiet device that I have the peace of mind of knowing that my watch will actually tell me, hey, I'm getting a call I want to answer. Hey, this email just came in that I need to answer. That gives me a big peace of mind. And just that's something that really transformed Pebble for me into something that was nice to something that really is a must-have in my life and workflow now. And it was especially useful on my trip. Using the Pebble on a trip on the road is really great. Being able to play and pause your music is awesome from your phone, especially when you're taking off on an airplane when you're not supposed to have your phone out. You can see what emails are coming in when you're taking off and landing when you're not supposed to have your phone out. All sorts of other situations when you're traveling that it's especially useful. So I'm loving the Pebble more and more as I use it more and more. It's become an essential piece of hardware in my life. So that's the first thing of note. Second thing of note, we've had some software updates, both in Mac and Apple TV and iOS. So iOS got updated to version 6.1.3, fixed the passcode bug, and it has Japan support. The Apple TV version of 5.2.1 is also out, and that adds or basically refines Hulu. Hulu is now a much better designed app on the Apple TV and looks very much like the iTunes Store, which is a pretty cool thing. Meanwhile, macOS OS 10 got updated to 10.8.3. So all of the operating systems from Apple got brief updates or minor updates that are worth noting. In the iTunes realm, it's worth noting that the Batman films are now finally available for sale on the store, all four of the originals. These were not available during the past few years, probably because they wanted to have Batman Begins, and those films have their own spotlight. So those are now available, $15 a piece in HD for those Batman fans out there. Next up, I just wanted another very much Apple-related thing is GarageBand for iOS got updated, and it adds this thing called audio route. Sorry, once again, Evernote is not cooperating today. But it adds basically a way for GarageBand to talk to all sorts of audio routing apps. So this is the first really big step I've seen with Apple adopting a way to talk between apps outside of the core system functions. And this really encourages me that iOS 7 may, in fact, really focus, and it may be the big feature in iOS 7 may be the ability for apps to talk to each other in a much more cohesive way. And this latest update to GarageBand is just is a clear indication to me that Apple understands this need and really is excited about it. So that's that. Another just brief announcement: a MagSafe adapter keyring is this pretty cool gadget that just came out. It's a keyring that allows you to magnetically attach your MagSafe adapter to it, so you're able to transport those and not lose them. So that's pretty cool. That is, I found that on Mac Rumors, so that's where you go to find more about that. The Things Wi-Fi scale is now updated and is shipping. So at CES, we heard about this update, and it's now available to those customers or to the people that want it. So basically, it adds air quality of air. So you're able to see what your living situation is like. Are you breathing in good air or bad air? In other Apple-related news is Adobe Chief Technology Officer Kevin Lynch. I don't have the last name. Once again, Evernote is broken today. But basically, Apple has hired a vice president to kind of to replace, at one point in time, Bob Mansfield. So whenever he steps down, this guy from Adobe, Kevin, last name excluded, will be replacing him. And he was a supporter of Flash back in the day. So it's rather interesting that he is now a big employee at Apple. So, again, more information linked to in the show notes there. And with that said, the final bit today I just want to make a mention of is PDF Pen 6 is now out. And basically this adds, the coolest thing is you're able to export a PDF to a Microsoft Word document that you are able to edit. And it also adds automatic editing of PDFs, so you can automatically detect which fields are things you should be able to enter text in. And some very cool things there. So PDF Pen on sale. I think the sale might have ended, but definitely worth picking up PDF Pen 6. So that is from Smile Software and in the Mac App Store. And with that said, I'll leave you for today and be back hopefully when Evernote is working tomorrow for another edition of iWake. iWakePodcast.com for more info. YouTube.com/TCHATEN for the video version. And my book, iPod Evolution, is in the iBookstore. iPodEvolution.net for the website. Thanks for tuning in. I'll talk to everyone again real soon.